Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Sacred Books of Britney Spears, Season 2, Chapter 2. And as always, I am joined by my amazing friends, Bessie Jo.
Hello.
And John Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did we interrupt? My bad. I thought we were good for this time. Are you okay, John Wayne?
Uh-huh.
Are you busy?
No, I just finished eating. Sorry.
Oh, good. What were you? Is it still the cat food?
Yeah.
What's your favorite flavor of cat food?
They don't really come in flavors. At least not the cheaper kind of brand. I don't know if the more expensive brands come in flavor, but
Cheap brands are flavorless?
I mean they have a flavor to them, but it's not like they come in barbecue. They don't come in barbecue or ranch or anything, if that's...
What does it come like? Tuna, chicken, skunk?
I wish. I think it's just all
turkey.
mixed. I think it's just like pork, like pig buttholes and anuses. I don't know.
Wait, are they different? You said dry food, right? Dry cat food?
Well, yeah.
So are there different shapes?
Yeah, like they're like little X's and little... Yeah. I mean...
Do you have a favorite shape?
No.
Do you have a favorite shape in general? Yeah, what's
I
the
don't
most
know.
pleasing for
That's
you?
a good question. That's a good question. Do I have a favorite shape? I don't
think
know.
anyone's asked that question to an adult.
Do kids have favorite shapes?
I think we asked kids those questions, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What's
Do
your
either
favorite
of you have a favorite shape?
Absolutely.
We know what Aaron's is. Bessie, do you have a favorite?
What do you think mine is?
A voluptuous hourglass?
What do you think my favorite shape is, John Wayne?
I have I'm guessing it's in the shape of a phallus. I don't...
You're almost right. It's a circle. I thought you might guess that.
What's your favorite color? Brown?
No, because the color brown, I have bad memories of the color brown. I've had too many bad dates where the color brown comes into play. And so for me, it's the color blue. A nice, clean, fresh color.
Yeah.
Yeah. Water, which is helpful.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Bessie?
What was that last word?
Water, which is helpful.
Water.
Oh, water.
Yeah, cleansing water.
Yeah.
Douche,
My favorite shape is a square. And there's no ulterior meaning to that. I just like squares. They're clean.
Yeah. 4 90-degree angles,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all sides.
I can even
the same
handle
length.
a rectangle. I can handle a rec.
Oh, damn, girl. Now, John Wayne, what about you? Shapes, color, like is there a shape that just kind of gets you going?
No. I don't know if I have a favorite shape. I don't like, maybe, I don't know.
Is this the most boring soft opening we can come up with?
Shape.
Shapes and colors. I love it.
Maybe this will be relevant later. I don't know.
Ooh, and the circle meets the square.
What are the chances? You chose circle, she chose a square.
Well, we'll come back to it. Maybe today's lesson.
Maybe we'll circle back.
Yeah, maybe it'll spring something up in you. Something will pop up.
I don't know.
Okay.
Shape. Is an X a shape?
It's your favorite cat food shape.
I just think of like an X could be a cross. I don't know.
Great conversation. Hopefully, I'll be able to edit this out.
I don't think you should.
Probably not, because probably not.
What is our second chapter called?
So today's chapter is called Stronger. And just overall, I love the idea that we've got a chapter that's about resilience. And I love this chapter, especially right now, because I'm on this fitness journey. And I relate to this because I need to get stronger. Because there are times where I can barely lift, the food deliveries that we get delivered. You know what I mean? Or when we have anything delivered here and I can barely lift it up. And I'm like, yeah, God, I wish I was stronger, physically stronger. And so,
So you take this chapter very literally. Very
I mean,
literal.
yeah, I do take it literally. I do take this chapter literally because I am weak physically, especially over the last few months. I'm not doing anything. I try to go out and walk. I try to do things, and yet I can barely make it down the stairs. And I just end up sitting in my
think that has a lot to
bed
do
writing
with-
my erotic fiction, my erotic journals.
I think that has a lot to do with how heavy a hazmat suit is.
Yeah.
So wait, Bessie, you don't take it literally then? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just wanted to clarify what your take was.
Yeah. I think it's another example of you kind of just take it as you need it. Well, let's get into everybody. It's kind of the usual stuff at the beginning here. Oh, hey, yeah. I mean, classic Britney opening, kind of almost nonsensical, maybe to someone who's new to Britney. They might hear that and they're like, is that how you start a story? And it's like, have you heard Britney's other chapters?
That's how she starts.
Yeah. Yeah, hush. She's saying hush. Just stop, okay? There's nothing you can do or say, baby. I've had enough. I'm not your property. As from today, baby. You might think that I won't make it on my own, but now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I'm stronger, And when I hear that, I feel so empowered. I mean, I wish it was enough to get me out of bed, but maybe I just need to, take in the lyrics more, to kind of overcome my laziness.
You think it's laziness or a slight depression?
Now that you say that, I don't even know if it's slight. I feel like it's probably a pretty heavy depression because it feels the world can feel a little overwhelming. It has felt a little overwhelming with this pandemic where it's not even about anything you have control over. It really is kind of just seeing how the wind takes you, and that can be depressing. You know what? I feel like I'm having this weird revelation now that you say that, because I also think this is an example of this conflict that I'm having personally where, I'm the head of this church and I mean, this local church. And I'm supposed, people assume I have all the answers. People assume that I'm close to Britneyness and I have all of this wisdom to give them. But at the end of the day, this just kind of shows that no, you don't. Okay. Mother Nature kind of comes and goes, and you can't really be prepared for every possible thing. All you can do is just sort of be okay with change,
And you have to be okay with no control.
Yeah. And the truth is, that is what has to make you stronger. That if you are okay with change, you're going to be a stronger person, because you're not going to be buffeted.
I think there's a lot of peace behind having zero control over the elements around us.
Yeah.
Because, you can't blame anyone. You can't blame anything. It's just what it is. And
What about you? Oh, sorry.
it's all right. It's just a good test for our faith.
It is. These last few months have definitely been that. I was going to say, what about you, John Wayne? When I speak those words to you, how do they make you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's similar. I was thinking the same word you thought of earlier when you said empowered. Feels empowering. It feels like someone's taken their power back that maybe they either they lost or didn't think they had in the first place, and they're realizing they have this power to be able to say no, or the power to say yes, the power to do what they wanted to do but were afraid of or didn't think they had the energy to do. They're
Hmm.
like, you know what, I am stronger than what I thought or what you thought. So yeah,
Say that again, John Wayne.
I am stronger than you thought I was. So no, yeah.
Yeah, because today is less of a review and maybe more of an intervention.
I'm sorry, what?
We're worried about you, John Wayne.
Whoa. What? I'm worried about you.
We want you to be okay. This next section here. I'm stronger than I ever thought I could be, baby. I used to go with the flow. Don't really care about me. You might think I can't take it, but you're wrong. Because now I'm stronger than yesterday, but it's nothing my way. My loneliness is killing me more. I'm stronger. Come on, yeah, come on. Say that. How does that? You've spent a lot of time in that church by yourself, even though you had a few months there with the girlfriend that you.
Library.
The library. Thank you. And, you know, maybe this is the season for you to start exploring.
She was me exploring.
You sound offensive.
Offensive?
Defensive.
Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm a little offensive because you guys encouraged me to get out there and I put myself out there and met her.
First of all, you didn't ask our opinion because if we had met her,
You
we would
loved
have
her
said,
eggs. Don't you lie. You wanted me to put up with her because you liked the food she was putting out. So don't pretend like you didn't eat her eggs because you ate her eggs.
we did not. We thought it was very brave
This
of
is me
her.
clapping back.
We only thought it was very brave of her to bring those eggs, to bring deviled eggs to a picnic. It's not something people normally do. It's kind of like potato salad. It's like, hey, you know what? I admire your bravery.
What are you
Because
talking about? Pickled eggs are a staple
Deviled eggs.
of a what did I say?
Pickles.
well, here's the thing. Okay,
Oh,
deviled eggs I could have lived with.
whatever.
She had brought.
I hate pickled eggs. Don't bring pickled eggs.
You cannot blame that relationship on us.
I'm not blaming it on. I. You were just like you're like telling me now. There's like an intervention to go out there and explore. I was exploring. That's how I met her. Because you guys are like, oh, yeah, you can't get over your dead wife,
That's
and
true. We did
and then,
encourage this.
yeah,
Well, the great thing about if we've learned anything from Britney though, it's that sometimes you have to pick yourself back up, you know? And sometimes just like last chapter, it's like, oh shoot, oops, did it again. I lost another one. Although you haven't technically lost. Wait, have you lost? Are you trying to tell us something? Are you guys still together?
what are you talking about? Tell you something. I thought that was clear last time.
She left.
Your relationship status. She left.
I mean, yeah,
Well, I think they're still
established that
together.
But are you
No,
technically still
I don't-
boyfriend and girlfriend?
I don't know. We haven't talked about it.
By the way, who over 15 says boyfriend and girlfriend?
Everybody?
Oh, wait, maybe is that? Oh,
It
You
does
don't-
sound
Maybe that's-
juvenile, but I wish it wasn't the terms we used.
Girlfriend? Yeah. My partner?
Yeah, but that also sounds like we're being pretentious. There's no safe way to say whoever you're dating or with in a relationship with.
Hmm.
yeah.
There's no safe way to say it because either you sound juvenile or you sound like
Hi, John Wayne. Hi, Bessie. I'd like you to meet my lover.
I'm okay with that.
Really?
I've never
Yeah.
had anyone introduced seriously their partner as their lover.
Whatever.
I guess we're saying keep doing
Are
it.
you are you feeling stronger, John Wayne, as this conversation goes on?
I don't know. Ask me later.
Because when I hear this, it when I hear these words, like there are times where I'm in my bed, again, kind of writing my erotic journals, wishing my life was just a little bit different. And I can hear Bessie several floors down yelling these words, Here I go on my own. I don't need nobody. Better off alone. I mean, at first it was like, oh, geez, Here I go on my own. I don't need nobody, not anybody. Here I go. All right, here I go. Strong. It kind of throws me. It at the beginning it threw me off, because she scream it really, really loudly.
Sorry.
But well, no, but see now I feel now it motivates me, Bessie, when you
Oh.
do that. Yeah. When I hear you scream at the top of your lungs that you don't need nobody and that you're better off alone, it makes me think, yeah, except for Britney and the church and all the people that depend on me. But yeah,
I think whenever you hear me screaming out those words, it's just me pumping myself up to go to the grocery store.
gotcha. Okay.
But I love how my words, through a surface level circumstance, can give you strength and give you life.
Well, Britney speaks to us in mysterious ways,
Is there a reason you have to pump yourself up to go to the grocery store?
We're in a pandemic.
So every time you go, you have to pump yourself up?
Mm-hmm.
What are you?
You know this.
Okay.
I don't have a hazmat suit. You're the one who has. There's one hazmat suit in this church, and you occupy it 24/7. And that's why you can't get out of bed because it's so heavy.
Wait a second. What happened to your hazmat suit that you were wearing before?
You took it.
I thought there were okay. My bad. I thought you had extras. Shoot. Now I
Pretty
feel bad.
expensive.
I'm definitely down to give this one back to you. It's definitely probably going to have to be cleaned on the inside
Absolutely, it would have to be clean.
because I definitely never take it off. I do literally everything in here.
That's
Just have it.
disgusting.
Why is it? What do you mean disgusting? What do you mean, John Wayne?
You do everything in there?
Yeah.
You dookie in the suit?
I mean, it's called hazmat. It's called
Does it have
hazardous.
It doesn't have a butt flap, though.
It doesn't,
That'd be pretty cute.
much to my chagrin. It's not comfortable in here. I can definitely tell you that. It's not. It's not pleasant. But I feel like I'm protecting the world by closing myself off from it. You know.
What is a moment you both of you guys have felt stronger through Britney? Like, I know Bessie kind of gave a statement. She feels stronger just going to grocery store. But what's a moment that Britney affected you in a way where you're like, you know what? I am stronger than this. Britney has shown me that I am stronger than this. Do you have any specific moments in your life?
Yeah, my recent breakup, I was dumped,
Yeah.
and I had to look at her words. And she offers advice in every chapter, right? But I look
Yeah.
at this chapter specifically, and it helped me move on slightly past my past relationship. I still miss that person, but I know I'm stronger than yesterday. It's very self-explanatory, these
Gotcha.
words. There's not
Yeah.
a lot of hidden
Hmm.
messages, I think, in this chapter, and that's what I love how straightforward it is, and I love
Right.
how I can use it and apply it towards my recent breakup.
Totally.
Yeah.
Well, it helped me because, I haven't really talked about this. I don't even know if I've talked about this with Bessie, but I recently applied for a promotion.
No
You know?
way.
Yeah, I had applied to be head of social media marketing for the Church of Britney, California branch.
Have you heard back?
I did. recently, and they said no.
I'm so
So
sorry.
yeah, it definitely took me by surprise because I thought, I mean, I guess you have to have all these qualifications, and you have to have all this experience, and I don't have any of that. But I thought that my love and passion would override all of that.
Mm.
But evidently, yeah, you need to, I mean, you need to know what social media is, and you need to know how to use it, and you even have to have it. And I don't know, I was just really disappointed because I thought that, when I thought Britney would conquer all. And so, yeah, I've had to listen to these words to remind myself that I'm stronger than some silly job.
And obviously, it's just not her plan for you.
At this moment, no, you know. So, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I really wanted to do it because I'm kind of, there's no one coming into the church. So, I'm having a hard time making ends meet. And,
Yeah.
well, as you know, Bessie, paying people, and so
Yep.
I've had to, like I said, I've been doing food delivery, which people get surprised, because I show up and they're like, "Oh, are you here for church?" And I'm like, "No, you ordered,
You ordered
two
pad
bags of
thai.
chicken tenders and fries and some pad thai."
Whoa, what restaurant is this?
Chicken tenders and pad thai? Did you have to go to two different places?
No, it's a fusion restaurant.
Oh,
Yeah, it's that Thai chicken tenders place down the road,
I haven't
oh,
tried it yet.
yeah,
It's
I haven't
called,
tried it either.
yeah, Thai, chicken tenders, and more.
Wow.
So,
Very specific.
I wonder what
I
else they
mean,
have.
huh?
I wonder what else they have.
Yeah, what's the more?
Um,
I
I
mean,
think,
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
yeah, a variety of things, I assume. But yeah, so I've had to resort to doing food delivery to make ends meet. So
There's no shame in that.
no, there's no. I mean, again, people also get surprised when I show up with the hazmat suit, and they're just like, you know,
That's a good surprise for people.
it is the smell. I think is a little overwhelming because all of a sudden they turn around and start gagging and dry heaving. Which before today, before John Wayne mentioned that, I really just thought it was just the overwhelming presence of Britney. But maybe it's the smell of the suit.
Yeah, don't worry about cleaning that and giving it to me. Just worry about cleaning it.
Are you sure? I feel bad. No, you know
Yeah,
what?
I live,
I'm gonna
I live
clean it.
7 floors below you, and I still smell it.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna clean it inside and out really, really well, and then I'll leave it on your bed.
No, that's quite all right. We already had to redo the basement, the basement for black mold. I feel like this will also be a hazard.
We'll figure it out. Maybe we can find some funds. What about you, John Wayne?
What was that?
Well, you might not have had a lot of experience with these words before today, but after hearing them, after getting the ouvroir, how are you leaving today feeling?
I guess pretty similar when it started.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So we had
you asked us. You asked us
Yeah, I was.
specific examples in our life where.
Yeah, I was curious of moments of when Brittany might have affected your lives and when you use these words to be stronger. Or because I was curious because I'm just maybe how to integrate this into my life to be stronger. Maybe in a situation,
Mm,
maybe
yeah.
in the future it'll come to prevalence.
I guess I just want you to, I would hope that you could maybe take something from this where you don't have to be so passive. If someone comes along and you don't like the way they cook or, they're aggressive or they laugh at you when you trip and fall, that, you stand up for yourself because we want you to be happy. You're a friend.
Yeah, but that's like confrontational though. Like if you fell
What's wrong with
down
being
and someone laughed, because a lot of people get offended and then it becomes more than what it is. It's like then it's like a fight. People get very threatened. Like when you confront someone on something that they don't feel wrong about, they feel threatened, and when people feel threatened, that's when they want to fight.
So are you saying that there are times that you've been upset about something? Like, obviously I know when you fell down, but other than that, are you saying that there are times where you're upset about something, but you kind of push your feelings down because you don't want to have like an issue?
Yeah, all the time.
Why?
Doesn't everybody?
Bessie?
No, I approach it head on.
Yeah, she's constantly either, and if I'm locked in the door, she'll leave a note on my door.
So you're saying every time in your life you've been in like waiting in a line and someone cuts, you've always walked up and said something to that person?
No, it depends. Because that stuff doesn't bother me. If something bothers me, then I will mention.
It doesn't bother you when someone cuts in line?
No, because obviously they need to be there more than I do. If they're that desperate to break social rules, okay.
Wow, you definitely sound like Britney's affecting your life.
I just, if something actually bothers me, I'm not gonna hold it in because that'll build resentment, and I'd rather just, if someone laughs at me when I fall and I'm not in a laughing mood, I'm gonna tell them, hey bud, I wasn't in a laughing mood then. Why didn't you come and help me?
Yeah.
Immediately, and then laugh later. I don't push it down and go pout.
And then, okay, so then let's say you do that and they go, because it was funny, you dumb bleep bleep.
Then I'll be like, well, I guess we can't be friends.
And they'll be like, I didn't want to be your friend anyway, you dumb bleep bleep.
And then I'll be like, have you accepted Britney into your life?
And I don't want to F Britney, you dumb bleep bleep.
Oh my gosh.
And then I would say, hey, mister, you're so mean. And I'd walk away.
Exactly.
And then I'll never see that person again in my life. It'll be okay.
And that wouldn't get under your skin for the next few days?
I think the only reason I'd think about it would be because I think it'd be a good story. I would like to talk about it with other people. Like, ooh, that was weird. I can't wait to tell Aaron about this. I just ran into a madman on the street.
A madman. He was psychotic. He was laughing at everybody falling and was not guilty.
But I think we've all gotten there at different places. Like, I'm similar to Bessie in where I can let a lot of things slide. But I definitely had a period of time when I was younger where I thought Britney was telling me that if someone cuts in front of me, to then watch them go out to their car and, slash their tires. Or
you
to
really misinterpreted her words.
Physically confront them outside, Or if I was with someone and I tripped and fell, or, I fell in a ditch and almost died and they didn't help me, I would go after them, and physically wrestle them to the ground.
And then what do you do now?
Now I just say under my breath, Britney hates you. but loud enough that they can hear it.
Are you a 16-year-old girl?
I don't know. I definitely walk out of that situation, A, not having broken the law, but B, look, there's nothing wrong with a little pettiness. You know what I mean? And especially, sometimes, because, I'm a person, who leads this church, and there are a lot of people come here, and there are times when I'm out in the world and I see some shady stuff, and then all of a sudden, here we go, next Wednesday, they're in the front row. Do I give them a little stink eye? Maybe. Do I make sure that they understand that this week's lesson is for them? Maybe. Be like, today's lesson for all of us churchgoers is to be aware when someone's blinker is on and it's clear they're going to take that parking space, but because you're an asshole and the car goes out and turns the other direction, which then blocks me, but then gives you the opportunity to pull into that parking space, even though it's clear that I was there first and I have my turn signal on, which means I claim it, that does not give you a right to go ahead and take that spot, okay?
Okay.
And if you think that I'm not petty enough to park behind you and to give you the stink eye as you walk out, Now, the old me, yeah, maybe I would have slashed all 4 of your tires. You got to do more than one because they probably have a spare. The thing is now, no,
You've really grown up.
I have.
Okay,
It took
so does that person in the front row at church feel compelled to ever return after hearing a rant that's so clearly about them in the most passive aggressive catty way?
most of the time they don't, which probably means that I was a little heavy-handed. I do have to say, hey, you know what? If we've learned anything from these last couple chapters, we've learned that we're all human, you know? And did I make a mistake? Probably. Do I feel bad about it? No. Do I feel good about it? Yes.
So it doesn't sound like you learned anything.
We all are on a journey,
You're right.
you know? Look, as long as I don't end up in jail, you know?
That's your standard? You can do and say whatever you want because, the line is jail for you?
Well, the line
I'm
was
sorry.
jail
I'm
for a
being
long
really
time.
aggressive.
You know, I guess now that I'm saying it out loud and being confronted by you. See, hey, John Wayne, perfect example.
I'm not going to push this. I'm not
Bessie's,
going to push this down. I'm going to call you out.
see, look, Bessie's just proven herself. She's not going to push it down. You know, she's saying, and you know what? And I'm taking this confrontation in and saying, you're right.
You guys are so vanilla.
How are we? Okay.
Did we have that conversation today, or was that me with someone else? We didn't have that conversation, did we?
About ice cream?
About no. It might have started that way, but it turned into something else.
Well, you're going to have to fill in
Slightly more
from the
details.
story.
Okay, well, obviously it wasn't with you guys. I had a deep conversation, and it started with talking about why does everyone hate on vanilla so much? Vanilla was like the first thing to be like, hey guys, I'm vanilla. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, I love vanilla. Then vanilla just like became vanilla. And then because like we're talking
Became
about
boring for people.
yeah. And now, because we got into talking about people as the term, oh, you're so vanilla. And then we were clashing over what the term vanilla meant. And I said that it means boring, like you're boring. You're vanilla. You're boring. And I'm like, why did vanilla get such a bad rap for being boring? But vanilla's not that boring. Who the F is calling? I don't know. It got deeper. That I'm
Yeah.
like, vanilla.
Is
man.
vanilla your favorite ice cream flavor? Is that why you have
I don't
such
know. But I mean, vanilla, it's such a great thing. I just don't
You're
understand
right.
why it got
You're
such a
right.
bad rap.
I don't
No,
know
you're
that.
absolutely right. I mean, if
It's
we're
a
talking
bad
about
rap.
if we're talking about ice cream, it's mint chocolate chip for me. But when it comes to, other things,
If you were to describe someone as boring, which ice cream flavor would you throw at them? That's the
probably
better question.
cotton candy because it's just
What?
like so overplayed.
I mean, vanilla makes sense just because it's plain.
But it's not plain because there's vanilla in it.
And
I
you
don't
don't
know.
find vanilla unique, even though you're defending it earlier.
Yes, I am defending it because it got a bad rap as the term vanilla.
Oh my God.
But
So
I guess you're right. If I was to find a flavor, it's because there's so many flavors now that we've discovered. We've created so many flavors that vanilla seems boring.
so I guess the next question is, what type of person do you consider caramel praline?
I don't know, a person that doesn't laugh at someone falling down.
Oh, so they're super
A person
sweet.
that doesn't laugh.
Karen.
Got it. Nice. The perfect girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah. What flavor
Okay.
would that be? What flavor would that be? The perfect
Mint
person
chocolate chip.
for you,
Mint chocolate chip. Absolutely.
and for you, Bessie.
The perfect flavor.
What
of
flavor
boyfriend or
is your
girlfriend?
perfect girlfriend?
I would say pistachio.
Pistachio, nice.
Yeah. Or pineapple for me.
What?
Pineapple flavored.
But see, for me, I'd probably prefer gelato.
Because,
Half
I got to
half the calories, less sugar. Just saying.
for someone who's as vanilla as you, based on your definition.
You think I'm vanilla?
I mean, your definition, you're kind of, but you don't do anything. You're kind of just like this guy who doesn't go out into the world. Is just sort of, you don't do anything.
How many
I
people
don't
do you
know.
know?
Yeah,
How many
I don't
people
know
do you
anyone
know-
else who live in a library and eat cat food. That's pretty unique.
Okay,
Right?
you know what? That's fair. Yeah. So is that?
What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess so. Then is that like a cat food flavored ice cream?
I would call John Wayne like a nice honey lavender.
Okay. Okay.
Honey lavender. I don't even
So
know
then-
how I got on off the topic of what we were talking about. I don't even remember. I'm so sorry.
Wait. So where do you
You
stand
feel
on vanilla?
stronger?
What?
You feel stronger after this conversation?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What were you gonna ask, Karen?
Well, I was gonna ask. So then, where do you stand on vanilla ice cream itself?
You like it?
I am a firm believer in. I like vanilla. I think there's
Okay.
nothing wrong with vanilla. I hate seeing. Because back in the day, we go back in the old timesies when vanilla first came about. Vanilla's rocking people's worlds. He was fucking people up. He said, "Hey, you ever had some vanilla?" People were like, "Fuck no, what's vanilla?" Holy shit, this is amazing. He said, "Yeah, in your face." And they were blown away. They weren't calling someone vanilla back then. Hell no. They're like, "You're boring." They weren't like, "Vanilla's amazing. I love vanilla." But then all of a sudden,
Chocolate comes
strawberry,
along.
chocolate chip. And now they're like, "Fuck you, vanilla. Go sit in a corner."
You have really strong empathy for vanilla.
Yes, I do. I have a strong. Oh, I see what you're doing there. Circle meets the square. Sometimes,
Well, I'm glad to.
Sometimes people got to be strong for those who can't be strong for themselves.
And for you, you have really strong strength for vanilla.
Well, yeah, I feel like he's been forgotten and shoved into a corner.
Okay.
He was once a classic, powerful thing, and then he got shoved aside for more cooler flavors.
I'm trying to think of something else that could be considered vanilla that's not ice cream, like some other thing that you could rank as vanilla or non-vanilla, but nothing's kind of coming to mind.
Vanilla or non-vanilla?
Well, something where, like, if someone was into a certain kind of thing, it's considered vanilla.
Like Missionary?
Yeah.
Missionary, like being
When it's a
like,
completely very
like
respectful.
being a missionary for Britney.
So
Yeah.
much shit.
Yeah. Missionary is like it's a great position.
Wait, like being a missionary, right? Like a church missionary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sure.
Yep, exactly that.
Is that not? Oh, I apologize. Is that not what you were talking about? Anybody?
Have you ever done missionary, Eric?
Is that even? I guess it is possible. It'd probably be
possible.
very awkward.
Awkward how? Awkward what?
Like awkward to get in the position of missionary.
I mean, I can tell you it was tricky when I had to first do it. The church elder was just really unsure about my qualifications.
Oh, no.
Don't get me wrong. There, we're talking about sex.
Oh,
We're talking about the sex position.
got it. Ooh, good, because I was, I've
Just
repressed
don't,
those
yeah,
memories.
and don't go. I hope it doesn't still lead to the story with the church elder.
Funny story was the same story.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Got it. I'm on the same page. Got it. Whew, it's been a long time. Okay, maybe I need to get onto that Britney Mingle.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay. Got it. Wait, so why is missionary awkward?
Well, for two
We're
men.
sa- yeah, we're saying it's possible
It's the same-
for men, but is it even fun?
Is it?
Oh, is it fun?
Sure.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But it's not. It's not awkward. You can't. It's easy.
It's not that far
It isn't that far of a hole from.
Yeah, it's like with a woman, she kind of just like is able to lay there and like do the thing. With a guy on the bottom, they just kind of have to tilt up a little bit,
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I
For a lot
mean,
of people, missionaries very like it's more like
what,
Vanilla.
sensual. Like it's more. Yeah, that's how we got talking about because it's
Yeah.
vanilla. It's like missionary.
Got it.
Oh,
But
boring.
it's a completely respectable
Yeah,
romantic position.
it's a very
got it. That makes
very-
sense.
It's easy to connect someone in missionary.
Mm-hmm.
The face to face.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sensual and. So.
Whereas anal is definitely chocolate.
It's
Well, now I can't ever eat mint chocolate again. Great. I never put that together.
Then chocolate came along and everyone forgot about vanilla.
And everyone's like, oh, what's this?
Everyone wants to try chocolate.
They're like, we've
So then
had
what's-
vanilla for years. Let's try some chocolate.
Let's try something different. Interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? Now I have some clarity on that. So, yeah. So now, well, thank you guys, because now I'm leaving this conversation. Now I'm feeling stronger. Like I'm feeling more empowered to be able to go into my next relationship, and
I'm telling you, just get on Britney Mingle. And yeah, you're gonna have some duds, but you're gonna grow stronger from after every dud.
Will you help me? Will you help me with my profile?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But just send me your information because I don't really want to be near you, and then I will build the profile for you.
Okay. And then maybe next episode we can kind of see where we're at.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
We'll do a check-in, see if you've gone on any hazmat dates or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, man, now I'm excited. Okay. So,
You have an
well, hey,
assignment.
I do. I love homework. I love having something to do besides trying to come up with the next chapter for my erotic journal. Well, hey, everybody. I hope you were able to get something out of all of that. It's been an amazing next episode. We have many more to come this season. Stay tuned. Follow us, www.britneydo on Instagram. Email us, www.britneydo@gmail.com. And yeah, find us, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen, pretty much we're there. We're kind of like vanilla, we're just kind of, well, nope, not quite right. Okay. Anyway, I'm still learning. So yeah. Any final thoughts?
I still like squares. I don't know how to circle back to the shape final thoughts. That's what I'm trying to do.
No, I had a thought on that, but no, thank you. John Wayne, what's your favorite shape?
I'm gonna go with an X.
Okay.
Just because it can be a cross.
Got it.
And X marks the spot.
Okay, so you think of treasure. when you say next.
Yeah.
And a favorite color?
Black.
Wow. That's not vanilla.
Oh, black's vanilla? Why wouldn't white be vanilla?
I said black's not vanilla.
I know, but you said it in a way I thought you were being facetious.
I don't. Maybe I was. I guess we'll have to find out.
I think you're more head. All right.
It's me clapping back.
Black.
Yeah, but when you clap back, you actually have to like say something back sassy.
Oh,
You can't.
do?
You don't just. Yeah. If someone says something, you don't just actually clap at them. You actually have to like say something sassy and then clap.
Oh, I thought you were just like, the clapping was you like attacking, like, this is me clapping at you because I'm angry at you, like I'm clapping back. Clapping at you. That's what
Whoa.
that was.
I would maybe take some time this next week to reflect back on conversations you've had where you've clapped back, and maybe they didn't go exactly how you thought they went.
I see what you're saying now.
Like if they said something sassy to you, and instead of actually like saying something sassy back, you just sort of like clapped your hands like a seal and then walked away. I don't know if you were getting the result you thought you were getting.
Interesting. That explains a few things. Yeah.
Lots to reflect on.
Yeah.
And we'll be stronger for it.
I think you'll be, yeah, exactly. Bessie, you're amazing. You're good. Yes. So, hey everybody, I hope you're going to take these words and be stronger yourself. We'll look forward to seeing you next week. Bye, Bessie. Bye, John Wayne.
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Still recording.